Hello, E here, otherwise known as NanoGirl for nanotransformation.com. I'm on a website right now for a biopesticide company that creates BT biofilm biopesticides. These are GMO pesticides. All GMO pesticides are created in much the same way as photorhabedus asymbiotica, with the base of Agrobacterium used as a lateral gene transfer agent. So I was researching some of the other biopesticides out there when I found this website in my Morgellons research. Now let's go ahead and read what they have here. Basically, this new BT biopesticide is unique among all other BTs because it harbors such a large number of genes that encode a broad range of insecticidal and nemacidal activities. So this looks normal enough for a biopesticide company. There's a lot of companies out here that have very similar sites. But let's look at what else this company produces. Human health products for biofilm prevention and microbe control. So they're creating a biopesticide that creates, I don't want to come right out and say this, but we know that biopesticide, GMO biopesticides such as photorhabedus asymbiotica are what's implicated in Morgellons and the growth of bacterial and fungal mucoids in the body. So this company is also producing biofilm prevention and microbe control drugs. The need for new antimicrobial drugs has increased tremendously because of the continual emergence of bacterial pathogens that are resistant to an array of drugs. This heightened resistance phenomenon poses a significant threat to the general public and especially to hospitalized patients. They've identified and validated an essential anti-biofilm, antimicrobial drug target that has great potential to control clinically relevant bacterial and fungal pathogens. Now I want to tie this back into Morgellons. Morgellons Research Foundation has done some excellent work, and we've taken some of their work and added our stuff in along with this, and it's pretty much without a doubt when you look at Morgellons that you're dealing with a bacterial fungal pathogen that lives in the dark slimy places of the body like the intestinal tract and then replicates through your entire body, which is why in our particular case we have a very specific protocol for clearing your body of this as well as your home and environment and external environment. Now, what's very interesting when you look at this, it says that biofilms are involved in 65% of all human bacterial infections. Now, what is a biofilm? Well, I want to come back over here and really take a look at biofilm because biofilm is the key to what's going on with Morgellons too. This is an excellent presentation. I'm going to do this whole slideshow that you're looking at here on a separate video. It's covering BT pesticide, the pesticide we just looked at, and its connections to autism through the biofilm in the body. So this is what is in your gut when you're dealing with Morgellons. It's a collection of microbial communities enclosed by a matrix of extracellular polymeric substance, EPS, and separated by a network of open water channels. Okay, these communities adhere to basically anything, and they have an intracellular exchange of genetic material. So and especially because you're dealing with Agrobacterium, you have a constant lateral gene transfer going on. These things mutate constantly. And they are also extremely resistant because of where they live in the intestines to things like UV exposure, antibiotics, antimicrobial agents, and the immune system. Okay, so as we go through this presentation, which I'll do the whole thing on another video, we really get in depth on how biofilm is formed actually inside the body. Now the biofilm is where you have this fungus actually growing inside of you, a combination of the fungus and the bacteria. And remember, they're swapping genes, and that's where you get the weird stuff that's going on with Morgellons, where you have such a wide variety of symptoms. The last thing I want to leave you with is that this is also going on in our environment. We're getting massive blobs of mucus and biofilm in the oceans growing at an unprecedented rate. So it's not just our bodies that this is happening in, it's on the earth as well. So this is E for nanotransformation, and I will share the rest of this presentation in another video.